joining me again today. We've got a little, well, it's a follow-up video on the previous Peugeot 107 Citroen C1 Toyota Aygo heater motor. I had a little question, or somebody dropped me a link in, which had a really great suggestion in it. I don't know if it's going to work though, that's the question. So here's the existing motor. Now if you can remember back to the video, I really struggled getting it out. It was blooming tight. Coming out of there, the pedal box is in the way. Oh my word, it must come out. It must do. It was tucked away down the back of the dashboard, behind everything. Really struggled to get it out. You can see by the marks on the back of that how I've really struggled getting it out. Now, this comment that I got, somebody dropped a link in to a picture where it was a forum where they'd said there's some tabs inside here that you can release to remove this plastic body from the motor to make it easier to get out. So basically, this is why I'm here today. I've not tried this yet, and obviously when it's in the car, there wasn't a lot of room. It was really, really tight down there to get this thing out. So we're going to sort of make a decision on whether this would be viable when it's in situ. Is it something that we could have done to make life a bit easier? So let's see how we get on. I'll try and show you these tabs inside here, and you can make your own mind up. Right, here we go then. So what we got inside here, tucked away, there are 3 little tabs. One of them is up the back of that one. One of them is up the back of that one, and if I can just, can you see that green in there? I'm going to try and get some more light on this for you. Okay, that's better. Right then, so you can see inside there, that green tab, there's 3 of them. One there, one there, and one there. And if we can pop those little tabs, this body should pull away. Now what I've got, tool of choice or weapon of choice, is this. It's a hooked pipe removal tool. I think you struggle getting a screwdriver in there. I think you struggle getting this in there, to be fair. And obviously this is still, we've got to imagine this is in the car, so it was really tight anyway. And what you'd have to do is release that, so you've pulled it out slightly, and then rotate this while it's in situ, while you're trying to get these clips off. I don't know, it seems a bit much to me, but right, let's give it a go. Let's try and get that in there, hook that little Twesley thing there underneath that plastic, under that cover there, and twist it. Oh, has that gone? Well, it's gone somewhere. Jesus, where's that gone? Well, that's one. Okay, let's try the next one. It's up there somewhere, isn't it? It's hard to see it. It's really hard to see it. It's even hard to see when I've got my camera in the way. But there you go. Right, so let's just do that one. Stick that one under there, twist, and pop that up. That's 2 gone, I think. And then the third one, is that one there? Can you see that one up there? Get my little thing under that. Where's it going to go? Has that done it? And then will that pull off now? Oh, you see, if this was in the car, it'd be even harder, and I'm struggling doing it now. There's something's happening, I think. I think something's moving. Yeah, so it's definitely getting bigger, the gap there, look. Oh, Jesus. But if this was in the car, you really would be struggling. But let's keep going. Let's push that. And prise that away. It feels like it's got stuck on something. Oh, moving you about there. Let's try and get my hands down here a bit. Get it on the table. Oh, it's coming. Oh, here we go, look. There we go. But obviously that's in... It's not going to work, is it? Because it's having to slide away. And I haven't got any room in the car as it is. So... even if the fan was still actually in the dashboard, I'm still needing this much room here to pull this off. So you have separated it. I could get that. So that, there we go. That, I mean, that is the proof of the pudding. It does come away. And that's rid of all that plastic housing there. Which makes this a lot smaller to get it out. Will it work in the car? Will it make any difference to us? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. But it's interesting to take it apart and actually see the gubbins now inside there. I mean, and this was making a right racket, wasn't it, when we had it on the car? It's interesting to know where the noise came from, because there's no play. There's no play in the bearings there. Where was the noise coming from? Bit of wear on the brush, but there's nothing there. Ah, could it be that that was cracked? Could it be it was cracked and it was out, or was that I've broke that getting it out? I think that's quite new. I think I broke that getting it out. But anyway, so we've got the new one. You've had to take the new one apart as well, obviously, to get it back in again. So are you willing to take your plastic base off of your new motor? That's another question. Again, it's going to, you know, if you break a clip, you're going to invalidate your warranty on your new motor. And then obviously you've got to slide that back into the car again first. You've got that bit sticking out there. You can slide that in then, and you can actually see these tabs, look. That's where we're aiming to clip it back into to hold it all back together. These three tabs there, and all I've done is when I've got my screwdriver in there, well, not my screwdriver, it's just literally get me hook under there and just prise that up. Just prise it up to release it. Let's see if it goes back together. Easy enough. Here we go. Let's try it. So we're lining the hole up obviously with the two connectors on the top. Slide that in. All the way in. that's in, but those connectors are not back down again. I don't think they've gone up. They've gone far enough. You see, it's not as easy as you think, is it? You know, what about if I press it on the table? No, that's not going in any further. It looks like it's all the way in there. They definitely don't look like they're in. Those little green things are still not over the... They're still not over there. And how tight it was in the car, I'm feeling that, no, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't be taking my new motor apart to try and get it in. Definitely not. Because that hasn't gone back in easily at all, and it's still not clipped. Them clips are not over. Then it's still not clipped into place. It needs more. It needs more, it does. I'm pressing down on that pretty hard and it's not clipping in. And you've got to ask the question then, how are you going to get those? Because you can't get a great deal in there again once it's in the car. You've got no room to mess about with. And that isn't clipped in. That is, I can still pull that apart. If I pull it now, which I think that's going to come apart again. I don't think it's actually clipped into place. No, look, it's coming apart. They're not going back in, are they? Look. Little rascals. Little rascals, they are. Ah, that's gone down better this time, I think. Has that gone? Have they gone over now? No, they're still not clipped over. They're still not all the way in. if I got my little hook in there. Ah, there we go, there's one. Clips in. Hi, so you're really going to struggle with this. You really are going to struggle doing this in the car when you can't see what you're doing down the back of the dashboard. There's two gone back in, and then the last one. Bingo, three of them all hooked back in again. Yeah, they're all in now. You can see those clips inside there. Now, this was another suggestion that was in one of the Toyota forums, and that is to actually slice a piece out of the heater box itself, out of the heater unit. You can see there, just by taking that top corner off the heater control box, it gives you this much room then to be able to feed that motor out and get it out the top. It's a bit rough and ready. Well, it's very rough and ready, but he's glued it back in place with some epoxy resin. Nah, I'm not sure. Bit rough and ready. Wowzers. So, would I attempt to strip this down and separate it in situ and then put the new one in and try and join it back together again? No, 100% not. Just too tricky, too fiddly trying to get in there to do that. I'm afraid it's going to be the long-winded approach where you've got to take all the pedal box out, drop the steering column and everything else. I can't see an easy way around that. But at least we've had a look and we've sort of broke the myth. Thanks for watching. Drop me a thumbs up, like, subscribe.